Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is time for the Minecraft. It's time to get crafty. We're getting a little bit crafty today. We're doing some a little bit of crafty techniques, I believe, is the way to describe this. Um, we are heading back to the we're heading back to the Badlands. We're getting quite bad. We're getting quite dangerously bad. One could go so far as to say. And I'm excited. So last time we did a Badlands world and we didn't die. All the other ones, the taiga one we died on, and the beach one we also died on. All these other worlds that exist. Apparently I did a Badlands one forever ago that I've not touched in 3 years, but I don't know what this one's all about. But I think we just hop right back into Badlands. Now, we do have a couple of goals for today. Chief among them, we're on day 16 right now. We're back into the world. We have a farm, if you don't remember. We have this almost house. We have this farm right here. My goal, more than anything else today, is to create a set of full diamond armor, which I do not have. I have one diamond block in here. My goal is also make a slightly better house. We have a farm here. We technically have infinite food, which is quite nice. You know, I like having infinite food. Gonna do a tiny bit of farming right now. Should I make a composter? I think I should. I don't even actually know how to make a... Yeah, I don't know how to make a composter. I don't have enough wood for a composter. What am I talking about? I don't have any saplings in this world. But I do have enough for a bowl of a beetroot stew. And then I think we just eat the beetroot. Oh, that was nothing. That was barely food. Put the beetroot seed in there. Down there, and then a bit of wheat. Yeah, put that there, and then... Because I'd rather have wheat than beetroots. Because wheat is straight up better. Beetroot's kind of horrible as food, but I mean, it's alright. I also want to have a better mine shaft. So I think what I do right now, get these beetroots right here. Yeah, just grab these guys. Stick that there. Put this away. And then put this one singular stair that I have in my inventory also away. And then I think I just do a little bit of mining. Put that in there. That's fine. That'll work. Or have this in here, I guess. Yeah, that's better. So, take some sticks with me. I don't have any redstone, unfortunately. I think I do have to turn this diamond block into a... Yes, we are using redstone torches. I have that little coal. Take those, and then look at my armor. I think I go pants, because I have projectile protection on the other ones. And I plan to get full diamond anyway. So now I have 2 extra diamonds. Put these there. Put this, I don't know, in there. I don't need those. But yeah, I think I just literally have to get back to a mining. Before I do that, though, I have to actually get back to doing this bit of farming. Because having wheat is more important. Yeah. Wheat is better than beetroot. Ideally, we'll just swap out all of the, all the beetroots for wheat, but we're not in that area yet. We're still on day 16. I do plan to go to day 30 today, assuming I don't die, which would be really unfortunate, but I don't think I'll die. I think I'll actually be fine here. So, hop back into the mine shaft. Bonk, 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 bonk. Yeah, we straight bonk in here. We absolutely bonking in this game. We hashtag bonking. Hashtag bonk brothers. Super bonk brothers melee. I think one thing I can do is kind of extend the mine shaft a little bit out like around here, yeah, because it's already kind of farther out. Because we really, oh, that's iron right there. Immediately rewarded. Because what we need more than anything else right now is ultimately coal, and I just don't have access to coal at all. We do have redstone, and redstone is what we're using as torches because I literally cannot find any coal anywhere. And then I'll always take a little bit of extra iron. I'll never say no to iron. But any amount of extra coal I can get my grubby little hands on is going to be so valuable because that was something I just could not, for whatever reason, find last stream. For all those who were watching and remember, coal was just absolutely elusive, and it's still kind of weirdly elusive. I don't know if it's like a Badlands spawning thing, because I know Badlands spawns a disproportionate amount of oh, I should probably turn these into torches. Yeah, that'll do. Disproportionate amount of gold. So I think whatever happened was they just did the gold, but for whatever reason just didn't want to do the... Maybe it just replaced the coal. Maybe the game was like, oh, we'll spawn an ore at this level, and instead of doing the one I want, they picked gold, which is not that useful, but it is something, I suppose. But yeah, I'm thinking full diamond. I'm not planning on going to the nether today. I still haven't decided on if I even want to go to the nether at all in this series. I might not. I have undecided. Either way, I have decided that I'm not doing it in this episode. That is one thing I have fully decided. Yeah, we're just kind of making this a little bit wider. Also gives me way more access to resources. We do not have access to saplings. I would love a wandering trader with a sapling. That would be just unreal levels of good. I don't think that's going to happen. But if I can get full diamond, that would be... I would feel so much safer. That would just be unfathomably good. And I think I can get that to happen. As I do have a little bit of diamond, and I was able to find a decent chunk last stream. So I think I will be able to find a little bit more this stream as well. But yeah. So this has not been as fruitful as I thought it would be. I thought this would be more fruitful than it is. Being able to get at more layers, but I guess it is what it is. Yeah, I say we just... Yeah, honestly, we might just... Yeah, we're just going to do it this way. I actually might just grab an iron pickaxe instead of burning through this diamond one as much as I have been. But I think I have a furnace down here. I'm actually not sure if I do or not, but I imagine I probably do, right? That seems like something I would have made for myself. Let's see if I did. Oh, I just did a straight line this way. Let me torch this up. Ooh, look at that. That's more redstone, baby. That's what we like to see. That is absolutely what we like to see. Redstone, because now we can get more of these. Which are going to be our primary light block. Big day for light. Oh, yeah. God. Imagine being so desperate on coal, you'd rather use redstone, dude. That's so funny that this is the situation that I'm in. But, I mean, hey, it's working. Yeah, we found diamonds over there. Yeah, I guess I didn't make a furnace down here. Or much of anything. But, and there's not really, I mean, there's a cave right here, but I don't think that cave was very... I think if I remember correctly, that cave was kind of horrible. But I will make a little bit of an alcove here. Just so I can sort of have a little place in the basement here to hang out. Whoa! What is this? What on earth is down here? I think that's literally just a lava pool. I don't want... Is there like a full cave down here or something? No. It just seems like a big lava pool. Yeah, no, it's just a lava pool. It's just Lame. Yeah, we just throw a couple of torches down here and then cover this up forever. Forever. Yeah, this is a bad and useless and not useful to me, so it gets covered up forever. Oh, and it continues over here. What is this? What is this little zone that I've found? This little peculiar area. I guess we'll explore this one too. See if there's anything useful. No, there's not. Might as well light some of this up though. This way I don't have to worry about, you know, mobs, monsters, ghouls, goblins, and demons spawning. There's nothing really valuable here. There's gold, but I don't really want that. Yeah. But at least nothing's gonna spawn. No mobs. No ghouls, no demons, no vampires. Ooh, what's this? This looks awfully dangerous. Looks awfully dangerous. Don't love the danger levels here. Because, you know, lava's how I died in the Taiga world. So I'd rather not die that way in this world too. But I have a water bucket, which I did not have in my Taiga world for whatever reason. I just decided now we're not doing water buckets in that one. Yeah, we just water bucket this whole thing. Yeah. So now we can get through. Kind of just keep exploring this cave a little bit. Luckily I did set up my spawn near 0, so it should be easy for me to get back. And there's just nothing in this cave. No ore. Why is there so little ore of any kind? Besides this, like, redstone, which I will take. Yeah, absolutely. Well, we love redstone around here. I've learned to love redstone for all the wrong reasons. Yeah, just... I know there's like a trick of if you put all the torches on the same side, you can find your way back. But this is not a big enough cave for that to matter. Oh, music's kicking in. OST is kicking in. Greatest OST of all time. Man, this cave was a dud. This guy was a total dud. What was that all about? Absolutely embarrassing showcase for this cave. Yeah, we can just head back. Then we got whatever that's called. I think it's a glow lichen is the name of that block or something. It's something like that. But just heading back here. Ooh, more redstone. Ooh. I can't believe I just said, ooh, more redstone. But I'm only going to use it for freaking redstone torches. More redstone. Oh boy, is it my birthday or what? Wow, oh wow. Yeah, we're just going to scoop up all of this stuff. Oh yeah, and we got to level 15. That's nice. I'll take level 15. Scoop up that, and then even if it's just the 2, it's still quite worth it. No, I think it was this way was where it was. No, it wasn't. It was not this way. No, yes it was. It was right here. Found it. Found my way back. Yeah. Because I was just trying to dig out like kind of an area over here. And then once this area is kind of all dug out. And then this leads to this crappy cave of nothing. But that's fine though, because it's more important to actually have kind of a little safe zone here. And then I can always just plug up the wall. Yeah, we all plugged. Then we put here and here. So I do think I need some iron pickaxes because like I don't want to burn through this diamond one too much because I don't have a lot of diamonds left. Even if realistically I'm gonna get another diamond before I get another you know, before this one breaks. But I would still like a little bit more diamond pickaxe situation. Then maybe I can make this mine shaft a little even easier by using some of the other stuff. Also, let me see if I can sleep. What? 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 How did that happen? Not, you don't go there, you go there. Yeah, I can't sleep. We eepy out here. Yeah, we'll scoop that up. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go grab a bunch of a couple. I think 2 iron picks should be plenty for what I'm planning on doing here. Yeah, 2 should be plenty, probably. I hope so. 2 should be enough. I don't know why it wouldn't be enough. There's nothing over here for some reason. And there's something over here. Ooh, iron. Didn't even notice that. I'll take 1 iron. Why not? I'll take it. And then there was dirt over here. Because I was there was an era where I was starving for dirt. Now I'm starving for coal. Oh, the turntables. But I'm not starving for all this beautiful terracotta, which I think I'm going to also try to mine a bunch of. Terracotta sounds like it could be really interesting to have have in great supply. So we're on day 17 right now. We're going to day 30. And we've made not a ton of progress thus far, but whatever. Whatever. We got a bunch of material for torches, so that's kind of something. Eat that. Mmm. Golly, that flavor. That was some spectacular stuff. And these melons have yet to grow. Do melons need dirt to grow on? Let me actually try. I don't know I assume they could grow on anything. But I guess they might need dirt. Let me try it. See if that fixes it. But yeah, we've like got no melon. We've got 0 melons out here. Which is a pity because melons are fabulous. So we put this in here, and then there's a stack of torches. We just light source, woohoo, more light. Then where is our iron? Right in here. Yeah, I think we craft 2 of these, and then we take some of this, some of this. We just make a bunch of deep slate stairs. Just tons of deep slate stairs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's absolutely what we're looking for. And then we can just kind of dump the rest of this. Yeah, we just don't need that. And then we don't need more redstone. So hopefully this should make the mine shaft even just this little bit better and more effective. Just getting in and out and in and out and in and out. We also have another mine shaft over there somewhere that I'll probably explore today. It has a zombie spawner. That seems like it could be quite useful, but not useful right to me right now. Oh, that's annoying. Yummy. Put that in there, and then cover the rest of this hole up. And then this goes, I don't know, there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, then, because this way we can do stuff like this. Oh, just like that. Just like this. Just like this. Which is honestly probably more useful than bringing it out 1, which was what I was doing before. Because now it actually makes it easier to get up and down. See, just these little bits of convenience, I think, are going to have a not insignificant impact. And it gets me tons and tons and tons of terracotta, especially these really pretty colors, which I'd like to be able to build with at some point on the compound. Which I do technically have. It's all walled off, so it is mostly lit, so it should be kind of safe at least a little bit. But we kind of have to bite the bullet on diamond armor just because it's so important to have. Like, it's having diamond armor is so much better than not having diamond armor that it's like kind of just a necessity to just, you know, get a set. So yeah, we mining through, we going. Ooh, that's not what I was looking for. I think one of these did have access to a cave, though. I don't remember which one. But I guess it doesn't really matter. I mean, maybe it does matter. Maybe I should try to re-find it or something. Yeah, let's just keep heading down. Just keep heading down. Because we can use all this deep slate to get all the even more deep slate stairs. So yeah, everything is kind of just coming up Millhouse. You know what I mean? Everything's kind of coming up my way. Except for coal, which is just not a thing. Apparently, it just didn't spawn in this world, I guess. I don't know why it's just like being so weird. But eventually we'll get coal, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we won't. Maybe we don't. Maybe coal is just a figment of our imagination and redstone was really our friend all along. Maybe that's actually what matters. Oh, more gold. Yay, I guess. If I could get a carrot, I could get golden carrots. And you can't get carrots because you can get one from killing a zombie. And I know where a zombie spawner is, so maybe that's something I should look into. But that is not a right now thing. That is a far down the line sort of thing. That is a way, way, way later sort of dealio. For right now, we're just making this kind of big. Just kind of buffing this out a little bit. Making everything a little better, a little more useful, a little more usable. And hopefully we'll find a good cave, unlike that crappy cave that I already found. And hope maybe we might even find a diamond or two. Who is to say? Who is to say? But yeah, we're gonna be doing pretty much all mining until we get full diamond. So hopefully I'll be able to find a way to make it entertaining, but I don't really know. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll be the worst thing ever. Maybe it'll be the worst ever. Maybe it'll be the best ever. I don't know. Maybe we'll get 1 billion views, 1 million. 1 billion and 1 million at the same time. Never thought possible, but it can. Alright, let's get the rest of this out of here. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Nope. Wrong. I think we put this right here. Just like this. Just like this. Oh, yeah. Things are all coming together. Things are all coming together. Look at this. Nope. That's not. That's not coming together. But this, the rest of this is. I don't know why I felt like I got stuck. Oh. I felt like I got stuck there for a second, but I guess I didn't. I don't know. But yeah, I think there was a cave in one of these directions that I found but didn't do anything with. And it might have been down here. Yeah, let's explore a little bit. Was it like down here or something? Was there anything down here? I guess not. Yeah, I guess that was just a waste of perfectly good resources. But I definitely remember there being one because there was like a creeper or something. Was that in here? Yeah, it was in here, I think. Yeah, I think I was in here. Or maybe it wasn't. I don't know. But I distinctly remember, and maybe this was like the taiga episode or something, but doing something at a slightly higher elevation, like making a shaft, finding a cave, a creeper pounces, and then I evacuate. So, this might have been this one, but I frankly don't quite remember. But there is a cave right in here, which is doesn't seem like it has all that much. But I don't know. Maybe I'll finish the staircase and then maybe go and explore that. As you know, caves are always nice to have. They're always nice to kind of stumble into. Especially when you have a shield and some bit of diamond armor. Also gives me +2 armor toughness, which means something. I'm sure that means something to someone, but doesn't mean anything to me. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, let's just get through. We sprint. We have infinite food. We can sprint. We're allowed. Just kidding. We're just walking. We just walking. Call me Christopher the way we walking. Three, four, 1, 2. Oh yeah. Look at this. Yeah. Look at this. This took like a day, but it was so worth it. So worth it. Gonna make the rest of these days so much easier. Also seems like it is. Yeah, it's nighttime, so I'm actually gonna go around the compound and light up any places that clearly aren't with redstone torches. Because ideally, I want nothing to be spawning here at all. Like when I'm in my little safe zone, nothing spawns in my safe zone. Which is going to be harder because I'm using redstone torches to spawn-proof things, but... I mean, hey, you do what you can, right? You get what you get and you don't throw a fit, so they say. Then there's that, like, island over there. There's so much terracotta, and it all looks so good. It's all so pretty. It's such a pretty biome. Especially if you like the color orange. God, look at that monster island over there. My goodness. The whole gang's here. Wow. Everyone showed up to that one. It's a party and everyone's invited. Yeah, throw one right there. One right there. Things don't feel all that bright, but technically the number of things that can spawn is decreasing wildly because of me doing this. So I still think it's very worth doing. Boom. See, that's the power of the diamond sword, is you get to do stuff like that and only get hit one time. Oh, that's a creeper. We don't mess with those around these parts. Yeah, we don't mess with the creepers. They're Minecraft's Grim Reaper. And I don't have enough redstone for more torches. I guess I have to go grab more redstone. But stuff can absolutely spawn on the compound. But way less than before. So at least we're making significant progress on that front. Even if it does seem like small progress. because I mean it is small progress. Let's get the redstone, sticks, boom, that'll work. Put that right there. Something could totally spawn right here, so now it can't. Yeah, the less that spawns, the better things are for everyone involved, up to and including me. Nothing spawns right there anymore. Get out of there. I have all these extra stairs. I don't know what I'm going to use them for, or if I'm even really going to use them for anything. But let's see. Boom. 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 Oh yeah, things are going well. Things are going swimmingly. Things are not being able to spawn at the rate that they used to be. Yeah, get that creeper out of here. We don't like creepers around these parts. We get rid of them. We kill them with haste. With extreme prejudice. Oh, it's a zombie. Oh, 2 hits. 2 crits with a diamond. By the way, if you don't know how the crit works, because this took me like multiple years to figure out. Crits don't happen when you're jumping. They happen when you have downward momentum. So when you're going down and you do an attack, that's when it becomes a crit. I'm not messing with that skeleton. Skeletons are simply too strong. Skeletons are too strong. I think we go to bed, actually. Yeah, we can just go into bed. Alright, we light up this little bit right here, and then we go to bed. I think I could take on... Oh, what? It only did 1 heart. That was actually not that bad. Let's see how much damage they do. That's actually not bad. That's a very manageable amount of damage. He gave me a bow. That's neat, I guess. Did he give me any arrows? Nope. Ow. Who was that? This guy? Wow. Boom. That's bad. I don't want that. Get rid of that. Now less things should be spawning on my compound. I don't know if it's fully spawn proofed, but it's way closer than what it was. Yeah, something can totally spawn like there. And then I think right in here something can totally probably spawn. Yeah. Well, that makes things a lot safer. I don't know if it's 100%, but it's probably like 97%. So that's better. It was at 0% for a while there. So I will absolutely take these improvements. They are significant, they are meaningful, and they matter a lot. So we sleep. So we sleep. And then let's just put some of this junk away that I don't need. I'll work on fixing my storage later. I simply have significantly other more important things to be doing right now. Then let's check the farm. We got so many beetroots. Then yeah, we replant all the beetroot because beetroots grow fast. So we do have a bunch of beetroots, which means we can eat the soup. and then immediately recraft the soup. Ooh, we got melons. Yeah, so that was actually how that works. Where we did actually need more dirt for the melons. Okay. But now that I know, that helps out a lot. Yeah, then we take a golden hoe. We pack all this in with dirt. Grab 2 more pieces of dirt. Turn that into a melon seed. I don't know how many melon seeds we actually need here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah. And now we have melons, we have beetroots. Melons are bad, beetroots are worse. But, I mean, the more beetroots we have, the more beetroot soup that we can produce. And beetroot soup is like almost a real food. Like, that's almost not fake. And melons are a real food, just kind of an inefficient one. Yeah, because now we can actually get a second. Yeah, we can do a second one of these. Then put that in there. Oh, that's going well. Yeah, our food situation is actually going quite well right now. We have food. We did not have food before. And then we can put this bow away. We technically have food. We did not technically have food before. We do have food now. Put that away too. And then I think this will just be our inventory for a minute. Yeah. Alright. I think we gotta go back to the mine and make 1 more iron pickaxe, then head back to the mine. And, yeah. Where's my iron? Start trying to find myself a better mine shaft. Or I guess I get more sticks first, because we're almost plumb out of sticks. And we need those for redstone torches. I'll fix that part of the wall eventually. I'm glad I noticed it. That would be a major liability. Yeah, we can just harvest all of these on my land. I don't need any of this on my territory. On the compound. They can all be outside of the compound for all I care. Doesn't really matter to me. Eventually I'll try to make this compound look all nice and pretty. With something, probably terracotta, because I don't really have a lot of other options besides terracotta. But yeah, we can. What is that? What is the armadillo scute? What am I looking at? I'm sure some hardcore Minecrafters like, actually that's the most valuable item in the game. But I don't know what it is. I guess it's an armadillo thing. Because armadillos are in this desert. You can see him in the bottom corner. That's his scute. That's his right there. Or maybe it isn't. I don't know if that armadillo has to die to make scute. I hope they don't. I don't like armadillos dying. They're fun. They're cute. I can see some beetroots already having grown in the time that I've been hanging out. So I think we're just gonna head over, harvest, put this away, and then harvest that. That goes there, I guess. I don't know. Yeah. We might be able to get a composter at some point. So we can compost all these beetroot seeds I'm not using. But until that point that is in the very far-flung future, I won't worry about it. But I think I actually explored that cave I just found yesterday. A little bit. See what's up with it. Where was it? It was somewhere like here. Here it was. Maybe there's coal in this cave, because that would be broken. That'd be crazy good. Yeah, we see if there's coal in the cave. I think we just sprint, actually, because for the first time, have like a meaningful and significant amount of food in my inventory. For the first time of the whole playthrough, I'm not rocking out with 0 food. I'm rocking out with minimal food, but not 0 food. So that's good for me. That's good for me and the team. This is quite the steep incline, so I think we we just start making a staircase down. Whoa, that's a zombie. That's what I hear. Whoa, where'd you come from? Whoa. More zombies. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, guys. Whoa. That's so many zombies. Yeah, that is so many zombies. Watermelon. Yeah, we healing up to full. Is there a zombie spawner in here? There has to be, right? There's no other way there could be this many zombies. There has to. That would actually be crazy good, though, if there was. I'd be very happy with that. Yeah. That's cool. Whoa. That guy has a shovel. That guy has a shovel. Ah! 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 Save me, beetroot soup. Save me, beetroot soup. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that was close. Whew. That was really close. That was dangerously close. Save me, beetroot soup. Wow. Wow, that was close. If this could heal a little bit faster, that'd be really useful. Yeah, I guess we'll just eat rotten flesh until I'm back up to full. But wow, that is severe. That is a severe amount of damage I've just taken. Can he hit me through here? No, but I can hit him. Wow, this guy's taking freaking so much damage. I have a diamond sword, dude. You need to be taking more damage than this. How do you have so much health? How does this guy have so much health? This guy has 1,000,000 HP. Look at how much HP this guy has. He's taking 1,000,000 hits. Is this guy bugged? Oh my goodness. Ah! Ah. Okay, this cave is dangerous. This cave is against the law. What is happening in this freaking cave? This thing is freaking horrifying. This is the scariest cave of all time. I didn't know there were caves like this. Okay, so this guy's in a bad spot. He'll eventually... He can't hit me. Eventually, he will simply destroy himself. Okay. So the less things that can spawn here, the better. Because this is just the most horrifying cave of all time, apparently. My lord. But at least I have some coal. My goodness, this cave is just monstrous. Why did that zombie take 15 hits to kill? Was that like a bug, or is that like a unique, there's like a master zombie or something that like is the strongest type of zombie? But at least we have this. Or why did I only do some of them? Oh, that's gonna be nice. Oh, this is gonna be nice. Oh, look at that. Look at how much I've immediately lit up. Oh, look at how much I'm lighting up. Oh, look at how much I'm lighting up. Look at this. Look at that. Wow. Then I can just heal up with rotten flesh. Oh. This cave is enormous. Unfortunately, there's really nothing valuable in it besides the coal that I've just gotten, which is diamond! Speak of the devil and he shall appear. And that devil is named Mr. Diamond. That's what the devil's name is, actually. I don't know if you know this. It's actually biblical canon. Whoa! That's worse. I've just caused a worse problem for myself. I think I seem to be causing myself actually a worse problem. Is that... Yeah, I can do that. That'll fix it, I think. I just have to wait for this lava to despawn. Yeah, I've just caused a worse problem for myself. Look at that. Look at this problem I've just caused myself. Oh well, it's going away. Yeah, another diamond. That's huge. That's enormous. And this is like a real cave. It's the cave of monsters and ghouls. But it is real. God, that zombie was like the most dangerous man I've ever met. Okay, so this is all gonna go away. And once it does, I'll get my diamond. Hopefully more than one. Oh, you know what? I'll take even just one. I'll take it. I'll take just the one. That's so much more than 0. And now I've got real torches, which is just absolutely stellar. Unbelievably stellar. So, yeah, let's head back up here. See what we got going on. See if we can find more coal. Because coal is apparently the most valuable resource in this entire game. Put that right there. Did I see a guy down there? Or there's more coal, but I'm gonna light this thing up first. Yeah. Ooh, that's more coal right there too. But for the sake of this, lighting is more important. Because when I create light, I create life for me, because then monsters don't spawn. Which makes everything easier for me. Oh, this is an enormous cave. Holy cow. Look at this freaking thing. And that's a monster spawner. I think. Yeah, there's one right there. Oh. Ooh, that's big. Okay, this cave is actually really big for me. This cave is really... Oh, it's a skeleton. I thought that was I thought I saw an iron golem. I was like, what is that? No, it's just a skeleton. Okay, this is big. Oh, all of this coal, all of that effort paying off right now. Big day for me. Hashtag big day to be a coal head. Look at that. 61 torches. Have you ever seen such a gorgeous thing? Have you ever? Yeah, I bet there's probably a bunch of like diamonds down there. But torching this off is more important. This off is more important. Ooh. I'll take the 1 wheat and the 2 bones. Why not? And I'll take the golden apple, the bread, and then the bones. And the name tag. And the rotten flesh. Why not? Food is food, you know what I mean? But this is insanely good. That is insanely powerful. That's a creeper. Minecraft's Grim Reaper. Yeah, light up as much of this as possible. The more of this that's lit, the better things are going to be for me. Because the less things I have to think about and worry about and stress about. So, ideally we just have nowhere where anyone at all can spawn. I'll grab all this coal too. Oh, look at all this. Have you seen such a glorious thing? Imagine if I had fortune right now. This coal would be going crazy. Oh, but it already is. It already is going crazy for me. Oh, even more? Oh, happy birthday to me. My goodness. And I can even do stuff like this. Like that. And it not be a waste. Before I would have to be very conservative, but now I can be liberal. I can be woke with my torch placement. I don't need a ton of this iron. I need the coal more than I need the iron, really. That is a zombie in armor. I don't like the look of that. But I would prefer there be nothing like that. So the more of this I can sort of prevent, the better. Ooh, this is a brawl. Gold shoes, unenchanted. I don't really care, but I guess I'll have it. I'd rather me have it than a zombie like pick it up and take it. Oh, so this cave goes all the way up to the light. Which is kind of interesting. I see some skeletons over there, which I don't love the look of. But I also see a glow squid, which, if you don't know, glow squids actually do nothing. They're actually pointless. They don't have a point. They accomplish nothing, and people voted for them. They are the byproduct of democracy. Of a functioning democracy, created glow squid. They did. That's right. That's real. I'm not making that up. People were like, that's what I want in my Minecraft. They were like, I want glow squids. Oh, look at all these torches. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is unreal. I have a glow ink sac. Neat. Those are diamond. That's a diamond right there. But before I get it, I want to make sure no monsters are going to spawn while I'm trying to grab this diamond. Yeah, let's just keep it up. Keep it up. Oh, yeah. And monsters can spawn right there, but look at how much of this cave is safe now. Truly an unbelievable amount of safety. I think I grabbed the diamonds right here, and then I sleep. Just one? I'll take just one. Because that's so much better than the 0. Yeah. Oh. It's not even night? Oh, it's day 19 already. Oh, wow. I was not expecting it to be... I have 2 pieces of bread. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, bread is how we win. We win with bread. Bread is the meal of winners. Winners eat bread. It is the culinary choice for those who win. And I am apparently, ostensibly, a winner. Because I'm doing incredibly well right now. But yeah, if I can find even just a little bit more diamonds. There was definitely a funky bit of lava generation right there. That just led to that goofy Looney Tunes shenanigan. But yeah, the more of this I can just sort of deal with, the better, I think. But I don't want to deal with whatever that is right now. Yeah, we can. Whoa, look at that. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Ooh. Whoa. This is that's where things are getting dangerous. That's where we take our leave of exit. Then we put a torch right here so that the creeper can't spawn. We get out of here. Okay. Then there's absolutely a place that they can spawn right in here, which we can easily eliminate. Yeah, look at, oh my god, look at in there. The whole friggin' gang showed up, the whole squad. No one missed. Perfect attendance for the whole friggin' squad over in there, my goodness. Oh, that's two Endermen. I'm not dealing with that. That's two Endermen, I'm not dealing with that. Ooh, that's two Endermen, I'm simply not going to deal with that. Simply uninterested in dealing with that. But I am very interested in preventing places for people to spawn. Like I have been. Now I think we get this right here. And that right there. And then we bolt. Yeah, we gotta go. Oh, lag. Oh, I hate lag. Lag can kill. Lag can kill on hardcore Minecraft. Lag is lethal in this game mode. Lag is insanely lethal. Let's see what's up here. Tons of coal. I'm gonna grab some of this before I leave. Yeah, we're just grabbing this coal. Coal is the goal. Hashtag coal is goal. Yeah, just grabbing some coal here. And every last little bit of coal I'm getting is going right into torches. Believe you me, we are going to a torch city right now. Oh, have you ever seen such a beautiful thing? All these torches. So, I have 2 diamonds on my person. I think I have some diamonds. I know I have some diamonds back at the compound, but I don't know how many. So I don't know if I have enough for it to matter, really. But, I mean, it's an amount, which is more than the none amount that I've had kind of going into this cave. So, whoa, who's this? Who's this? How did you get here? You got in through this. This is absolutely how you came. This is where you came from. You came from in here. That's evil. Cruel, even. But I know I'm near home because of all the redstone torches. That's how we know. And then 1 torch right here. That'll be... What is this creeper trying to do? See, that's how we deal with creepers. We deal with them expeditiously. But yeah, I think we honestly may just go back to strip mining. Yeah, we go back to strip mining. Until we can get a full set of diamond. And once we can get a full set of diamond, we're pretty much... A full set of diamond means you're in the clear. Pretty much, is what that translates to. If you don't know, that's the arithmetic on that. Yeah. Oh, and I got a almost full iron shovel. That's neat. I'll always take that. So I think I have to strip mine at the bottom. Strip mine at the bottom. Why is my water bucket not in my hotbar? It absolutely needs to be. Yeah. We got bread. We're good. We're really good, doing good right now. Though maybe I should go up, check on the farm, see if I can get any other food material. And then if I can't, then I go back to strip mining. I think that's the call. Because if I can even get one bit of beetroot, or even a melon, that would be big. Looks kind of overcast. And if this glowberry farm could literally function, that'd be great. But I don't actually know how glowberries are even supposed to work, so I don't know if I'm screwing myself over. But I wouldn't be surprised if I had done something just straight up wrong that makes it like not work correctly. Yeah, put that in there. Put that in there too. Because I got beetroot soup. We got beetroot soup. Yeah, I think it is time to strip mine. It is time to mine. And then we put this in our hotbar. Got our diamonds. Or let's put some of this junk away. I don't need it all on my person. Then we have all these torches that I can potentially use to sort of light things up a little better. But I'll do that when I'm done mining. That's not a right now problem. I'm gonna put some of this junk away. Some of this junk that I don't need like glow ink sacks. What am I gonna use glow ink sacks for? Nothing? That's what I thought. Yeah, we don't need that. Then everything else then we have 4 of these. And then actually with the bones we use this entirely on wheat. Oh yeah, this is the way. Oh. Oh shit, that didn't work for me. Yeah, oh, damn, that's bad. If I can get all of this to be wheat, that would be ideal. Because wheat is just better. Yeah, I say we just reset all this. Because I don't know what is wheat and what is beetroot. We get the little last bits of beetroot. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's annoying. Oh, we can maybe get some amount of glowberries out of that. Screw it. Plant a glowberry there. We cut out all of the beetroots that we can. If we can just entirely transition to just wheat, bread is so much freaking more powerful than beetroot. I mean, I'd rather have, you know, thriving beetroot empire than nothing. And then we immediately sleep. We don't mess with night. We do not mess with night. Yeah, thriving beetroot empire is not in the cards. Oh, look at all this. Oh, 4 loaves, 4 whole loaves. And I can get, frankly, one other beetroot soup that I'm going to eat right now. Just Scrumptious. Oh, and then glowing sack goes there. I guess I don't. It needs to go somewhere, so I guess it'll go there. Yeah. Oh, look at that. The farm is getting so much better. Huge optimizations. Because red is like the best. Red is the best. But what's even better than that is a diamond armor. Get rid of this head hitter. We don't want to bonk our head, do we? I sure don't. Block. That'll work. We have this weird experiment that I tried that one time that I can only barely get back to. An experiment that I'm not honestly going to worry about at all. And then I say we should start mining, do we just go this way? Yeah, we just go this way. Or no, we don't. We don't go immediately. We go one over. Or we go no over, I guess. Yeah, we just torch. Oh, look at how much light that regular torch gives me. Beauty. Have you ever seen such a thing? Have you ever seen such a glorious thing? I don't think I ever have. I don't think I've ever seen something so beautiful. So we've been streaming about an hour. We've gone about 5 days in. And it might not seem like we've accomplished a lot, but I think we have. We've gone from day 16 to day 20. So we're making decent progress. Our goal for today, full diamond. That's our main goal. Everything else is a tertiary goal. But I think full diamond is fully achievable. I don't need 2 torches. We just need the 1. Just the 1, please and thank you. But today's a bit of a mine day. A bit of a sort of a mine stream. Which I'm fine with. That's not too big of a deal. Not the end of the world. Far from it, frankly. Yeah, just keep going. Just keep mining. Just keep mining. Yeah, we're just kind of going along. I believe there's a mechanic where if a diamond spawns touching air, it spawns in less quantity than a diamond that doesn't. Which means that if a diamond spawns in here, I think we should be able to get a bigger vein. And we'd usually get. But I don't actually 100% know if that's how that works. I'm only like 80% sure that that's how it worked at some point in some version of the game, which may or may not be this one. I'm a bit out of the loop when it comes to the new Minecraft stuff. Like, I couldn't tell you what the most recent update is to this game. Like, what they added last? Who knows? It could have been anything. I think they're doing drops now instead of just, like, version updates. What is this that I found? Oh, it's this. Oh, what's up, Cave? I forgot about you. Apparently, I have explored you to some degree before. Neat, I guess. It's kind of fun. A little bit of a throwback to whatever that was, but I don't really need it. Oh, remember when redstone was at a premium? And now I just have coal. I have the superior redstone. Oh, those were the good old days. Those were the good old days 30 minutes ago. Yeah, please give me some diamonds, please. I'd love. I have 4. That's enough for boots, but unfortunately, curse of binding. Oopsie doodle. So I'm not going to actually be able to get full diamond. Just mostly full diamond. But I think with just 2 decent veins, I would be able to get myself a pickaxe and speak of the devil and he shall appear. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh. Oh, yeah. 8 full diamonds just for me. So that is enough for a chest plate. That's not enough for a chest plate and a hat. I have 4. But one more vein gets me full diamond. And full diamond is just unbelievable levels of protection. There's just beauty levels of protection. And with full diamond, I can kind of go back to doing some exploring. Maybe a bit of architecture, though architecture in this biome is quite hard, as I have made evident by everything. If you want good evidence for it being hard, watch the last stream. Yo, diamond spawned. Yo, what's up, Kippy? Yo, what's going on? Yeah, diamonds did just kind of spawn. Where are my torches? There they are. Yeah, we'd explored a huge cave on the stream. I don't know how much of this you've been watching. We explored a massive cave, and we finally got access to a ton of coal. So look at all these torches. Just huge day for torches. So, yeah, we're currently going until we can get full diamond armor, which will require one more vein, because I just got enough for a chest plate. I have 4 at the compound, which means I need 1 more for a hat and a curse of binding. So I can't do anything about those until they break. But if I can get 5 more on the next one, I can make a helmet and then just have the boots in my inventory for when my crappy gold boots inevitably break. Hell yeah, torches. Oh, hell yeah. Torches. Big day for torches. And then I don't really need the iron for anything, to be honest. And I can always come back for it if I need it that bad, which I definitely don't. I do... Oh, is that a cave? What is this? Whoa. What is this? This is barely a cave. That is technically a cave, but it has nothing really in it. Neat, I guess. We're just gonna kind of quarantine this off. We don't need this cave for anything. Get that the hell out of here. Of little use to me, this cave is. Yeah, just keep tearing through. Just keep tearing, just keep tearing. And I'm trying to avoid using too much of my diamond pickaxe, because I don't want it to break. I don't have access to a mending villager, or any villagers, quite frankly, or an enchantment table. So ideally, I don't want my tools to just snap, because they will eventually. But if I could find a way to get leather, I could get myself craft a book, which could get me an enchantment table. That's not a cave, that's a divot. That is a divot. That's just something. That's a dimple on the earth. That's just some weird shenanigan. But, yeah, if I could get an enchantment table, even just like protection 1 diamond gear would be crazy. I wish, all I need for that is leather. I wish there was a way you could reasonably get leather for a book. Like, I wish there was a way you could turn rotten flesh into leather. I know they don't really want rotten flesh to do anything, but that could be something. That would be kind of fun. Oh, I hear a zombie. We also found a zombie spawner, so we could make something with that. Like an auto farmer of some kind, but that's not a project for right now, I don't think. That is a in the future sort of project. And of course, I always keep this 1 emerald I got on me, just on the off chance we find a wandering trader, because they can carry saplings. And 1 sapling completely revolutionizes the game. Like, round up, we would be playing a different game with 1 sapling of any kind. Unless it was a dark oak, because I think dark oak you technically do need 4. Yeah, Tiger Scream Show Protection 1 is goated. It is really goated. Protection 1 iron is pretty good so long as you don't fall into lava. But we're pretty much skipping iron entirely. I only made iron legs because the gold armor that I found last stream randomly has projectile protection on it, which has just been incredible for skeletons. Frankly, it has been more useful to me than what an iron chestplate would be if that was what I found instead. So, I'm happy with the material that I got. It's one of those weird cases where you intentionally have to use weaker tier armor for better protection. So, Yeah, people sleep on the low level protection, on the low level enchants, but those things come incredibly in handy in a pinch. Like, protection 1 across the board is the difference between life and death. Feather falling 1 is the difference between life and death, you know what I mean? You know, sharpness 1 can help in a big brawl in a way you don't even really notice until it helps you out in the brawl. So, yeah, literally just one more vein of diamonds and we're out of here. As long as that vein has literally 1 diamond in it, that'll be enough for all the armor. Assuming these diamonds would like to spawn, which is they hopefully will. I think there's technically a more efficient way to mine, but I don't care. This is the way I've always done it. This will work fine. It also gets me tons of extra resources. And building blocks are always a good thing to have more of. Never a good reason not to just have a bunch of deep slate. I remember back in the olden days when you would just have chests of cobblestone, and now I feel like you barely get a stack of the stuff. Because you just do deep slate instead. Now it's like you need an auto. There it is. There it is. Big. 2? Is there more than... Oh, there's the third. There's the third. Is there another one floating around here anywhere? Just the 3? Just the 3? Yeah, it's just the 3. Oh well. Hey, I'll take the 3. You know what I mean? Why not? Why the heck not? Oh yeah. The farm is going better, and now I can get pretty much full diamond across the board. Except for my shoes, which are permanently stuck as gold. But I'll also sleep. You know, sleep the night away. So I can go upstairs when it's actually bright. Oh yeah. Day 21. We're going to day 30, by the way. This stream will start it on day 16. We're ending on day 30. So I think that is the way to do this. I think it strikes that sort of perfect length of a stream. Low-key double chest full of cobble. Yeah, that was like the way it was. That was just life for numerous decades of Minecraft. You just have double chest after double chest of nothing but cobbled stone. But now it's just like, it's all deep slate. Deep slate has simply replaced it. And of course, deep slate takes longer to mine. So it's a little more annoying. But... And then we walk past the remains of a project I just started and stopped and may never finish. But, oh, these stairs. Stairs are so valuable. Like, if you're playing Minecraft, every time, give it stairs. Look at how much nicer that is. And then we can... let's... Ooh, 2 more melons grew. Huge melon. Big day for melons. Melons are kind of a bad food, but they are 12 of them. That's 12 foods. Or honestly, we do beetroot soup, and then we put the bowl away. Because we're kind of phasing... Beetroot's getting kind of phased out by wheat. Which is freaking incredible to me. I guess I have to dump everything in this chest. Where is my diamonds? 15. One of these. And then one of these. Oh. Look at this. Put these away. They served me well, but not as well as this. Oh, yeah. This is the way. This is so much more protection. Alright. I am so much safer now. But I think... I don't really know what I do right now, quite frankly. Do I just go exploring and just try to see if I can find another mine shaft or something? Or, I don't know. I don't know what I do. I know there was a wandering trader this way at one point, but I don't think he's still here. Also, for those of you who weren't here last stream, I put a wall around the compound, so it should make everything way safer. Walls are low-key goated. Yo, look at this armadillo. That armadillo is telling you to subscribe, but he's being so polite about it. So please subscribe to make him happy. And then, where on earth are... That's an Enderman holding a cactus. Cactus? Should I test out my diamond armor by fighting an Enderman? Or is that like the dumbest thing? That's a dumb thing. I'm not doing that. That's just asking for it. That is absolutely... Ow. Yeah, that's just asking for it. That's not worth it. Yeah, I think I hop on my boat and then I go on a bit of a journey. On a journey and an exploration to mine shafts, because mine shafts have wood. And I think I also grab an iron hatchet. Yeah, iron hatchet. Hop on my boat, see if I can find mine shafts. But one wandering trader... Hey, Cactus Guy. That is Cactus Guy. That's him. He's Purple Guy. He was the man behind the slaughter of the cactus. He did that. Let's head through. Here's our crappy house. But goal 1 of the stream is just about over. Put that away. We don't need an extra shovel. We are... have very little wood left. Because wood is just hard to get. But what's not hard to get is... one hatchet. Yeah, that works for me. Let's see if there's any more food here I can grab before heading off on my little expedition. Yes, there is. Oh. Not a great food, but it is food, so... I will simply take it. And then so with the beetroot. Let that beetroot despawn. Actually, this is at spawn chunks. It won't despawn. This whole farm is at spawn chunks, which is really smart. Because I think the spawn chunks never unload. But these never grow, though, so... Who's to say? Who is, in fact, to say? Yeah, now we're thriving. Now we actually have some amount of stability, which is something we never had before. But I think we popped the F3. I remember there being one at 500, 500. Or negative 500, negative 500. Which should be in that direction, I think. Yeah, somewhere over here. And that one also had a zombie spawner. But... there's another zombie spawner that's much closer to where I am. So, I'm glad I made my stuff at 0. Very close to 0, 0. It makes everything way easier to find. I'm currently trying to think of, like, things I could build. Like, you know, what sort of house I could make. I do love the idea of a lighthouse. I was going to do that in the beach stream if I didn't die. If I didn't lose my life and to die on that stream. Which I did. Spoiler alert for that stream that came out, I think 2 weeks ago or something, but I didn't make it, unfortunately. But if I had made it, I probably would have made a, I would have wanted to make a lighthouse. So I think I might do that again with some really pretty terracotta, but that's going to require a lot of mining to get all the terracotta I need. I'm going to have to, like, boat out to, like, a terracotta plateau and just tear the whole thing down. To get all the colors I want. Because you're doing that, you definitely want that spiral design. You know what I mean? Like, you want to have that sort of Cape Hatteras look. You got that pretty spiral. Yeah, I think we're heading in the right direction. Close up that. There we go. There we go. Get that off of my screen. I wish this was like Bedrock, where you could just have... Or you just have the coordinates available at all times. Without all that other junk surrounding it. But you can't, for some reason. One of the many reasons why Bedrock is actually a really good version of the game. One of the better versions, arguably. But I think it's right in here. Yeah, it's right over here. You can kind of see it a little bit. Yeah, this is it. I think. The only structure that even spawns in the Badlands should be right about over here. Oh, that's wood right there. That is wood. Put that in there. Put that in there. Like that. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's wood, all right. That is absolutely wood. All right, hop out of here. And then the more wood we can get, we're just scurrying and scavenging every last little scrap. Every last little taste of wood. Ooh, don't miss any. It is weird to me that shipwrecks don't spawn in this biome. This seems like the kind where they would. Whoa. Easy. Easy with diamond, easy. Not even a challenge, not even hard, not even difficult. Crazy, they just made a game without any difficulty and I'm playing it right now. Oh, we love, even just the tiniest shred of wood is just so valuable. Yeah, to scoop all this stuff up. Just doing goofy scavenging in this game. What this biome forces somebody to do is just hilarious. But it's fun. This has been I have enjoyed this biome more than I have enjoyed the other two biomes. Even though taiga is generally my favorite biome in the game, I think it has the perfect balance of utility and prettiness. This actual challenge I think has been the most interesting to actually sit down and play. But ideally, this challenge will go either for a full 100 days or for, until I die. Which I have full diamond, so it's going to be a lot harder for me to die unless I make a really egregious mistake. I can still die. Don't worry. I can totally still lose at any point, but I think it'll be a lot less likely now that I am significantly better protected. Oh yeah. Take all this wood. And then, is that the entire mineshaft? Did I just fully, there's no way. There was definitely more to it. For sure, there was more to it than this. Right? Am I losing my mind? There was definitely more to this mineshaft than what I've just currently explored. But I also have this. So immediately skip the night. We're not dealing with night. Hardcore Minecraft. Night is a liability. Day 22. Night's a liability. We don't deal with it. We don't do that here. It's like the Black Panther clip where he waggles his finger and he says, "We don't do that here." That's me with night. Is that seriously all there was? There was definitely more. I swear to it. There was a spawner over here. I don't know. Certainly can't seem to find it anymore. I also do a little bit more exploration. Get that bit of wood before I do more. Ow. Before I do more exploring. Alright. Where on earth? I hope my camera movements are too twitchy. That's something I never think about when I'm playing, but who knows? Something in here? No. Maybe it goes this way. I really shouldn't be sprinting, because food is still at a bit of a premium. Even though I do have a farm that will give me infinite food, because I could literally just go back to my house and sit there and then technically get 100 days. Mine divot. Exactly. Just a mine divot. That? Over that way? Or is that just cactus? Sorry if I got louder. I literally leaned towards the screen. There it is. I think that's one over there. What may have happened, I may have just got my mineshafts confused. Look at this scenery. This is gorgeous. This is stunning. This biome is magnificent. Look at that. Unreal. I'm going to grab my boat, though. But all of those could be used for a lighthouse, which I think is going to be my macro goal for this series, is to acquire a lighthouse. Because that sounds like it'd be so pretty. Like, look at all this yellow. Ugh, this is just stunning. And there's red, maybe like a red and yellow lighthouse or something. Got like a spiral pattern. Oh, I'm thinking towards the future. I'm too forward thinking, really. That's my biggest problem. Ow. Yeah, that is a question for maybe next stream, assuming I make it out of this one, which I think I should, because I am at almost full diamond armor. I'm doing spectacularly well. Once these Curse of Binding Boots break, I will be in a fabulous position. Eventually my shield's gonna break too, which is gonna be unfortunate. There are ways to get villages, by the way. I'm not going to do those ways because they are annoying. Unless I like literally luck into it with like potions and stuff. Because you have to get like, what is it? The like potion of healing. And see, this is what I wanted. There's a torch right there. So that I've clearly somewhat explored this. Put a torch right there. This was the mine shaft I was thinking of. Look at this. Oh, all this wood all for me? Is it my birthday or something? My goodness. Yeah. If there was a better way to get villagers, if there were like Badlands villagers, I would love it. I'm surprised there aren't more structures in the Badlands. Like, I think Badland, ooh, look at all this wood for me. For me? Thank you. Oh, right over a stack. That's big. Like, I think the Badlands could very easily justify having, like, 2 more structures in it. Like, 1 structure with a chest, 1 structure without. Just, you know, structure just for sauce. And then, ooh, what's in here? Whoa, cave spiders. There's at least a spawner. That's kind of something, I guess. Neat, I suppose. I'm not really gonna use it for anything because I have better access to better spawners closer to where I live, but I will remember that there's one, technically has one, I guess. But yeah, I'm thinking I live in the house I live in right now and then eventually build the lighthouse. Whoa, what is this? Just someone just knocked these out. How did these just get floating? Who put those there? Weird. I guess it was just a weird spawn generation thing. Speaking of weird spawn generation things, absolutely goofy game. What is that? What are we doing here, Minecraft? What is this Looney Tunes behavior? I say as I'm just, you know, scraping every last little droplet of wood I can out of this mine shaft. I'm the Bugs Bunny right now. I'm the Looney Tune. Yeah, we're just getting all of this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Every last little bite. Every last little bite. I do like that it's dark oak. I think dark oak is a little bit underrated. Kind of got that chocolate brown look. But having more wood at all is just... Because I can actually make like chests and stuff with it now that I couldn't really do before. But and yes, I know this biome also does have ruined portals, which are technically another type of structure, but like 1 or 2 more beyond that would be like perfect for the Badlands. Like that's like exactly what you want out of this biome. Like I'm thinking like the Badland well, and then like maybe not a village, that might be too much, but maybe like a hut or something. Kind of like a igloo, where it's just like that one little thing. This wants me, let me out. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just unbelievable. What is my render distance right now? 16? Look at this. Oh, if this wants to load. Which oh, look at that. Just unreal. Think about all the environmental damage I could do by tearing that down. Yeah, we going back to 15, 16. Then we just, yeah, there we go. We don't need to be on high specs. We're streaming. I care more about frames when I'm streaming than I do about the specs. For reasons that ow. Reasons I hope are obvious. But let's get up here. Lots of falling sand, which is always very funny. All right. But I think we've just about gotten this thing dry. Yeah, I just think that we're pretty much good here to go back. But, ow. Armadillos. What does an armadillo scute do? I don't want that. I don't need that in my inventory. I don't know what it... Oh, there's more wood over there. I don't know what that does. That seems like it's fake. That seems like it's not real. That's a new Minecraft fake item. They always add those. Every Minecraft update, they add like 3 real items and then like 4 fake ones. It's just how they do it. I don't know why that's like their way of designing the game, but that's just how they do it. But I talked about this last stream, and I'm gonna talk about it again. This right here, if it didn't it got this. I should be allowed to eat this. I should be able to eat the cactus flower and get a half heart of food. This should be a real food. It's weird that it's not, because this is a thing you can eat cactus. I've eaten cactus before. I mean, I haven't eaten it a lot. I've ate it one time, and I don't, like 8 years ago, and I don't remember what it tastes like, but I have done it. And I know you can do it. I think it's called Napatillos is the name of it. And then that can go there. But it's totally edible. You can totally eat it. And I don't know why they don't just like let you do that. Yeah, you're right. See, Kippy agrees with me. It's so weird that it's just like they don't let you just eat, or not just eat cactus. Cause I think they're referring to I think he's referring to the Minecraft update where they add like 2 real things and like 18 fake things that aren't real and are just like a government psyop to trick you. They're like, yeah, we added bees. Remember they had a whole update about bees? And like, it seemed so fake at the time, but it's like more real than half the... Ooh, look at this. It's so more real than half the updates they've made since then. But they don't even like add blocks. They just add like... They just add chemtrails to the game. They don't have blocks. They had weird shenanigans. I don't actually believe in chemtrails, by the way. I just think Minecraft's weird at updating games. Pumpkin seeds, that's enormous. New type of seed. I can make pumpkins now. That's big. Big day for all pumpkin heads out there. For all the smashing pumpkins. We can get this. There we go. I'm gonna get out of here. Get rid of the red sand. Yeah, I'll take it, actually. See how much more of this mine shaft we can explore. Yeah, Minecraft's such a weird game. Thing is, they could leave Minecraft as it is right now and never add a single other thing to the game, and it would still probably be the greatest game ever made, right? Like, Minecraft in its default vanilla state. Is that a mineshaft over there? Yes, it is. It's another one. I'll explore that in a minute. Minecraft in its pure default state is already like the greatest game ever made. But it's also like a really bad living game insofar as like all the updates they add are like stupid and don't matter and are pointless. But they do add them. You can't say that they don't add things to the game. Or actually, you can say that because they don't really add things to the game. Let me read that real quick. I remember when I first played the Caves update, and I was like, "There's so much stuff, like not content, just stuff." Yeah, that's really how it is. I think it's a case of like the core loop of Minecraft is so good. I don't think they want to mess with it, but also they have to keep adding things to the game. So it's just like that's not really a balance. Because if you add things that don't actually change the gameplay loop, then you're not really doing anything. But also, I think they're too afraid to change the core gameplay loop because they're afraid of people like not playing it anymore because they have the most successful video game ever created by any publisher ever on their hands. And I don't think they want to do anything to jeopardize that. I don't know. The whole thing just feels weird. Just like, it's just things to make this inventory smaller. Because it's just filled to bursting with the junk that doesn't matter. Which is just Minecraft, you know? It's just junk that doesn't matter. I mean, Minecraft doesn't matter. Because Minecraft's a video game. And video games are like toys for children, right? Like, what matters is like world peace. That matters. Minecraft is not world peace. Minecraft doesn't matter in the grand scheme, but I like it, and I would like that its continued existence is like good. And it is a good game, I guess. But where? There's my boat. I think we try to sail around this and into that. Yeah, knowing their next update, it's going to be the sail update, and it's going to be the game exactly as it is, except there's a sail now. You can put a sail on the boat, and it'll take a year to come out, and that'll be the only thing that you get that year. And that's just how Minecraft is. That's how the game functions. That's how the game works. That's how we Minecraft, for some reason, but yeah. I don't know. I shouldn't be so judgmental of the game. I'm sure it's infinitely harder than I'm giving it credit for to add things to this block game. Like, I always am very annoyed when people use, like, mods as an example as to, like, why vanilla Minecraft sucks. It's like, oh, if the mod could do it. It's like, well, this isn't a mod. That's a very different... The things you can do with mods are not equivalent to the things that you can do without them. That's not... It's not like a map. Art is not a math equation where more stuff equal better game. You know what I mean? And development of a major title is also not that. Like, that's just not how it works. It would be cool if that's how that worked, but guy in basement has way more creative freedom than a guy in office, and always will. Yeah, you get billions of blocks that are just different stones. Exactly. It wouldn't bother me as much if those stones actually... Oh, ruined portal. It wouldn't bother me as much if those stones actually had uses that I could use them for, that I might want to use them for, but they just kind of don't. Now, the Holy Grail item that I have not gotten, but I can get, when you kill a zombie, you can acquire a carrot. And a carrot is just the greatest possible item you could get. Oh, he's slowing down. I don't know if I've explored this ruined portal or not. But the lag makes me think that I haven't. And I hope I haven't. Because that would be cool. Ooh, look out. Oh, look at this. That is... Honestly, I'll take it for the chest. Because I don't need a stone slab, and I don't need a fire charge. Get rid of the fire charge. But I guess I wouldn't mind having a... I guess I wouldn't mind having a gold block. And using orange terracotta. Yeah, why not? There we go. I'm not gonna MLG. Yes, I will. Ow. Don't push me. Don't push me, game. Don't be so pushy. Alright. That was nice. We got a gold block. That's kind of neat. But yeah, if you get a carrot, you can make a carrot farm. And when you make a carrot farm, you can make golden carrots, which are the best food in the game. And we're in the biome that makes the gold. We're in the golden biome. So if I could get gold, which I can do so easily, and I can get carrots, I can get the #1 food in the game. But I think that's not super realistic to achieve. Is that a mushroom? Hold on. That's an incredible item. Because that is a new thing I can, like, farm. Hold on. I care way more about that than I care about this. Okay, that's really good. I know that doesn't seem very good, but the more things I can use to farm, the better things will be for me. But yeah, we mining, we crafting. We hashtag mining, we hashtag crafting. And we're almost... Once the iron axe breaks, yeah. I think I'm pretty close to being done with getting wood. Whoa, cave spider. But don't worry. Nah, it's all covered up. I'm gonna see if there's like a good chest or anything in here that is anything valuable. There's a minecart chest over here. Might as well check it. Anything worthwhile? Yes! A diamond. Oh my goodness. And a Bane of Arthropods. I'll take it, I guess. It's not like I'm gonna get enchanted books or anything else. I might just honestly enchant my sword with Bane of Arthropods so that I can have something. Because it currently has nothing, but obviously, like, sharpness or smite would be better. They'll absolutely take a free diamond. Are you kidding me? Jackpot, score. Huge day. Huge day. And then I know where this mine shaft is, so I can always come back to it for other shenanigans. Which is nice. And then there might be another spider spawner over this way. I honestly don't know. There's not. But hey, one free diamond. That is phenomenally good. Just, you know, because the diamonds are the #1 item in the game. Top 1 item in the franchise, really. See if there's another chest over here I can loot and exploit. More treasures, more jewels I can steal. But no, there's not. But hey, still so worth it. Yeah, we're heading home. Where's my boat? There it is. Bane of Arthropods. Yeah, unironically, Bane of Arthropods might actually be worth it in this. Because I don't think I can get leather, which means I can't get any enchantments. And I would rather have Bane of Arthropods than a blank sword, I guess. Like, if that's the ultimatum I'm forced into, if that's the reality I have to live in, I guess I'll pick Bane of Arthropods, right? I won't be happy about it, but I guess I will. And then... Oh, shit, I need to get rid of something. Activator rail. I need that. And then this way, and then I just go back to 0, 0. Look at how fast I can run in a world where I actually have a farm that produces meaningful amounts of food. Because I have meaningful amounts of... I have 27 melon slices. 24 melon slices. I lied. I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me for that egregious lie of mine. Whoa, what is down? I'm not messing with that. That's not worth it. But speaking of not messing with that... what is this spider eye? Can you eat a spider eye? Yes, you can. It'll poison you. Get that out of my inventory. Get that away from me. I saw I had Bane of Arthropods and was trying to, like, get revenge. The Arthropods were trying to get their Bane on me. Let me... F3. Yeah, anything that gets me back to 0, 0. Water time. Hydration break. Hashtag stay hydrated, everybody. Everybody wants to stay hydrated. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you want to be dehydrated. That's your life, your call. I can't make those sorts of decisions for you. Where... Hopefully this will sort of better align me. Feels like I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, this is the right way. I was going the wrong way for a second there. Yeah, this is the right way. I believe. Yeah, we're definitely heading the right way now. We are heading the right way now. I'm gonna swim through this. And I think I see the compound, maybe. I may or may not see it. Is that it? Over there? No, it's not it. I thought it was there for a second. Because of the way that that sugar cane is growing, but I am headed in the right direction. We always heading in the right direction with life. There it is. There's the compound. There it is for real this time. Look at it. Look at it in all its splendor, in all its glory. God, a lighthouse here would go crazy. Because there's so much ocean that you could use to, like, be seen. And I have so much empty ground I could use to make the lighthouse. You can see all the redstone torches I used to try and light this place up. Get out of here. Oh, we have an extra melon. Welcome to Melon Mondays, everybody. Not a Monday, but it is a melon. Melons are crappy, but they're something, and I had nothing before, so I'll always take something over nothing. Yeah, we can knock this down one more even. How much of this? Look at how much junk is in here. We have those pumpkin seeds, though. I think we honestly go in and we plant a pumpkin. Plant it right there. Or right there. Then we do one of these. One of these. There it is. Now these pumpkins can grow. Grow up nice, big, and strong and healthy. I don't know what a lodestone does, by the way. I guess I'll put one next to my bed. I don't know what they are. Get these out of here. Get these out of here. What do I have 2 clocks? What do I need a second clock for? But I would like some more torches. Always more torches. Once you go to the torch, once you have 0 torches, having any torches is like lifeblood. And then I could plant a mushroom. I don't know where I'm allowed to plant mushrooms. Here? No, nowhere. I guess I'll just have the mushroom with the other stuff. Put it right there. That'll work. And then may not Melon Monday, but it's what the Seed Saturday. You're right. It is Seed Saturday. You're so real for that. It is Seed Saturday. How could I forget such an important holiday like Seed Saturday? And then Bane of Arthropods, and then I don't need the obsidian for anything. So, let me get some more of this, so I can make another iron pick, so I don't have to keep wasting this one. So we have our house right here. We have so much flat land. There was a wandering trader over there. I'm going to see if he's still spawned in. I don't know if he is or not. But if he is, that would be really nice. And if not, we can always, you know, wait for another wandering trader. He was there last episode. I don't know if he's going to be here this time. Yeah, a wandering trader with a sapling revolutionizes the entire game for me. But I could also always kind of flatten off my area that I live in. So I do kind of like the somewhat natural terrain. But I wonder if you kill a llama if you get leather. I wonder if that's right. I don't know if it is or not, but it seems like that could be right. But 1 leather means I get enchantments, which means I get protection 1 on everything. And I don't have to settle for Bane of Arthropods. Protection 1 or Unbreaking 1 on everything, which would be not insignificant. And then 30 melons. We melon Monday. Yeah, it has to be by the water. Yeah. The lighthouse has to be by the water, for sure. Because that's the whole point of the lighthouse, is that they're aquatic. They help ships find their way back. You know what's depressing about lighthouses? They're mostly automated nowadays. There is not much of a need for lighthouse keepers, which is horrible, because lighthouse keepers... #1 job on Earth with the most aura is the lighthouse keeper. Like, no one's even close. Like, there's not even really a second place. Like, the aura of the lighthouse keeper is second to nobody on the planet, and yet they're going extinct. There's not much of a need. That's bad. There's hardly a need for them anymore. So horribly tragic. I can't believe that that has happened to our society, really. Society is falling apart by the fabrics. By the fabrics of society are collapsing. And I don't know whose fault it is, but it's somebody's, and it's horrible. It's the fault of automation, really, because it's all robots. Robots do it now, and it's like the robot shouldn't do it. I should do it. An old man with a big beard who tells great stories should be the one in charge of the lighthouse. It's a horrifically miserable job, but it's a cool job. Come on. Look, it's miserable, but it has swag, and that's more important, right? Come on, you got to agree with that. You got to agree that it's more important for a job to be cool than it is for the person doing it to not be absolutely miserable. Right? Come on. Come on. We got an aura farm here. It's all about the aura. Aura and hype moments for a job that is anything but exciting. But, ow. Ooh, more melon. See, we're getting melons faster than we are losing them. That's fabulous. Big fan of Melon Mondays. Big fan of Melon Mondays. And we're getting rid of all these beetroots as well. We're exiting the era of the beetroot. And exit beetroot from the story permanently. And a whole wheat seed. What is this all about? We just need 2 more. And these beetroots are the last ones we may ever plant. And maybe the end of the era of the beetroot. Torch Tuesday. Yeah. It's swaggy. Yeah, it is swag. So much swag. And that matters more. So, we have cat. You know what we could do? We could waste the very precious amount of resources that we have to play. We could play some music right here. We don't need a load zone. I don't know what that is, and I don't care. Because we have... Oh, yeah. This is it. This is the way. This is the technique. Torch on top. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. That was so worth wasting all those resources. And then double chest. That was so worth making a really dumb decision and wasting all those resources. Hell yeah. This is awesome. I'm so happy I did the glass. That's fantastic. Cat reel, dude. What is this? How did this happen? How did that happen? There we go. Fixed. Beautiful. Oh, this is fantastic. Sleep with the music turned on. So worth it. Oh, dude, that was so worth it. So, I'm thinking if I'm looking at my compound, we have a bunch of farmland area over here. We have our house over here. Where do we want... We have our mine over there. Where do we want our lighthouse to go? Like here, maybe? I think right here might be the only place that makes sense to build the lighthouse. Vibes through the roof. Yeah, we love the vibes. So, I'm gonna have to check what flavors of terracotta I have. We also have a block of gold somehow. We have terracotta, we have orange terracotta. We have yellow. We have brown. And we have red. I think red and yellow and brown are the ways to go, unfortunately. Which sucks because those are the hardest, and light gray and white. Are we gonna just have to go on a quest, on a misadventure to find more flavors of terracotta and just tear down an entire mountain range somewhere? Oh, this music is awesome. Yeah, we love the sunroof here. I do wonder, because if I can pink dye, can I do this? Oh, that's it. Huge. Huge. Pink dye is the dye for the home. And then I think this makes a green dye. No, it doesn't. Something here can make dye. Lapis. Lapis makes dye. Blue dye. Blue bed. Blue bed is for the experience. You know, we're listening to it again. We play it again. Yeah, we gotta... I think what we're gonna end up having to do here is, as bizarre and unfortunate as this may sound, find a mountain, tear the whole thing down, and so we can work on our lighthouse construction. Oh. See this bit of wheat? This is the end of the... We are swiftly approaching the total extinction of beetroot from our island. The total extinction. But we're gonna have to level some things off, though. Yeah, if we could just knock this whole thing pretty much down. It gives me a lot of brown terracotta. Cactus can be smelted into dye. Yeah, that sounds right. That also seems like a waste of cactus, so I don't know. But that does sound correct to me. So I'm gonna agree with you on principle. I also know you and I trust you, and I don't think you'd lie to me like this. So, but who knows? Yeah, the more of this I can kind of just get rid of. And then I can always just replace all this sand, because I need brown terracotta anyway for the build. Because I think brown, yellow, and red in like a spiral pattern is the way to go. Yeah, this is the way to go. Oh, it's so nice to hear a song playing in the background that isn't just the regular Minecraft OST, which, to be fair, banger OST Minecraft has. But I'm gonna try to make this somewhat... I'm a trustworthy, very trustworthy. The devil makes you seem actually more trustworthy. Quite frankly. Yeah, I think something like that. And then... So I can now knock out all of this. Brown. And fill it back in with sand. Once it's back in with sand, we are going to be in an incredible spot. Because it'll seem like nothing happened, but I'll also have a whole extra stack of brown terracotta. A whole extra stack. And then we can have a spiral staircase going up the middle. Because the lighthouse is going to be mostly kind of for decoration. And then because that lighthouse has a house next to it, is the thing. There's the house next to it that they live in, and the lighthouse is just for the ships. That's for the light itself. It houses the light. So I can always make that separate house. I don't think it's going to be finished today. I would be very surprised if it was finished today, but I've already gotten crazy good progress today. So I would be perfectly fine if it wasn't finished today. Like, it wouldn't actually be that big of a deal, all things considered, because of how much I've already been able to knock out today. I also like having a clock in my inventory. I feel like I never use clocks, but I've been using them a lot recently for this. And a lighthouse will make it easier to find home when I explore. So it's just wins across the board. Big W's. Also, day 25. We are a quarter of the way through 100 days. I don't think I'm going to do 100 days. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But yeah, either my plan, actually, I think I've said this before, I'm saying it now. Plan either until I die or until I get to 100. I think that's the way to go. I don't see another reason why not do it that way. See, I have this huge gap. No, we don't. Look at this. We've all filled in. All filled in. Like nothing was ever there. Like it was never even here. Like it was never even here. Yeah. Yesterday night, I ordered some pizza for dinner. And I ordered it through DoorDash because that is just the current state of ordering food. It is depressing, but that is just how it is. You can't just order things normally. But there was a 2-for-1 value deal at a local pizza joint that is like a higher end pizza joint. It was a like artisanally baked margarita, 2-for-1. So for 20 bucks, I got 2 of those, and there was like a 2-for-1 for like this really good like corn spinach appetizer pastry that I also got, and unbelievably tasty. However, unfortunate, I ordered both 2-for-1 because why not, right? Treat myself. End of the week, it's Friday. I'm hungry. I don't want to cook. I ordered 2-for-1. I get the 2 pizzas. I only ate the one, obviously. I also ordered 2 of the appetizers that were 2-for-1. Look at that. Like it was never even here. I also ordered 2 of the appetizers 2-for-1, right? I only get 1. They only give me the 1 appetizer. That's horrible. That's so sad. But, I mean, it was delicious. Cannot deny. It was absolutely scrumptious. But it was a little... It did tick me off a little bit. So, thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because ideally... The point of the lighthouse is that you can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The point of the lighthouse is that you can actually make a spiral staircase, right? Scam alert. Yeah, I think it was just a mistake. I think it was literally just whoever did it just screwed up. I submitted a receipt, or I submitted it to DoorDash or Uber Eats or whatever, whichever one I used. I don't remember. And they refunded me. So I think it was just I think it genuinely was just an honest mistake, which is a little aggravating, but not that big of a deal. I'm not petty enough to throw a hissy fit over something like that. Though maybe I should be, I don't know. Maybe that's actually a failing of mine that I'm not petty enough for that. What am I looking for? Cobbled deep slate, so I can make some stairs. So I can have kind of an idea of what the stairs will look like. Because the whole point of the lighthouse is this, really the stairs that kind of spiral around. So if I have, yeah, because that means I can, something like this. This is just a very rough, yeah. I don't think it would actually end up looking like this, and then I have, yeah, this, something like that, spiraling up. Though I think I might actually start it one in like that. But like this or something. Yeah, something like that. But that's not something I'm gonna have to worry about for a little bit. And then somewhere in the middle, I can maybe have like a pole. But yeah, that'll be for a later time. And then with the other colors, I think we go red and then yellow. And then like this. Red, yellow, brown. 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 Red, yellow. Ooh, that doesn't work. That's not gonna work. Maybe I just have to do kook. We're sleeping, by the way. We sleeping in the blue bed. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Per P5S and Holly Parker. Hell yeah, welcome to the stream. I am doing very well. Things are going great. Oh, that's my issue. I did yellow twice for some reason. Not what I wanted. I did yellow 3 times now. Brown. Yeah, I'm thinking about building a lighthouse. Red, yellow, brown, red, yellow. No, that doesn't work. Maybe I just have to scrap the brown. I might just have to go red, yellow. Would that work if I just went red, yellow all the way around? Because I want a spiral design going the whole way. Ideally. Red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow, red, yellow. I'm just gonna use brown as a substitution. 5! Oh crap. First off, I don't care about that. Give me that. 2, what? This is more important. This is more important. Do I have bottles of water anywhere? Do I have bottles of water anywhere? I don't care. I'll trade my water bucket even. Where is iron? Oh, where's iron? Sure. Where are my bottle? Do I have any bottles of water anywhere? Bottles of water. I don't. Do I have any glass anywhere? Any glass? Any glass? We have. No, we have glass bottles, but we have glass panes. But we don't have glass. Red sand, and then we're gonna melt it with a bow. I don't even care. I don't care what I melt it with. Melt it with a freaking bow, whatever. Anything I can melt it with. I don't care. Because we absolutely is freaking imperative. More important than anything else that we get those saplings. Where did he go? Bucket. I'll throw all of my iron to get a single sapling. I don't even care. I don't even care. Take this. Take the bucket. 4, that's fine. Where are my bottles of water? Do I have bottles of water in here? I do. Take all of them. They're all yours, buddy. Where are you? Where are you, man? Where'd you go? There you are. Where are you? Where did you go? Where did he go? Where did he go? There he is. You. Talk to me. Talk to me. Okay. The question is jungle or birch? I'm gonna look up right now. Do you need or can you make a jungle tree with 1 sapling? Uh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. I think jungle. First off, who wants this sand? I think it. I also that would be a very good pickaxe, but I don't need that. Podzol would also be nice. So, chat, what type of wood are we thinking? Are we thinking jungle, or are we thinking birch? Which flavor? I'll let you guys decide. What flavor? Are we thinking jungle, or are we thinking birch? Because I unfortunately can only get the one. Because I can't get more emeralds. As useful as that would be. Thinking jungle, we're thinking birch. Jungle? Alright. Kippy replied first, so that's what we get. Oh, jungle tree. We can finally get tree. This revolutionizes the game. Absolutely a revolution. Just, there has never been any item in the game that is as significant as getting this right now. The entire game has changed. Everything from the ground up. We are fundamentally playing different in Minecraft now than we were. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying you enjoy the stream. Pale would be a little garish. I think, I don't know, the jungle wood design is not my favorite, but like, oh my lord, I mean, having it at all is just freaking second to nothing. I mean, I'd rather have this than nothing, and that is just, frankly, outstandingly good. And then I can go back to planting some of this stuff. Yeah, we clear out the farm. Oh, yeah. We clearing out the farm. We doing farming. See, look at all this infinite food that I have now. Once that jungle sapling... Also, jungle saplings give me the ability to plant... What's the word I'm thinking of? They give me the ability to make... some... God, why am I blanking? Vines. Let me make vines. This guy's gonna live in this lighthouse, by the way. This is his house now. Dude, these guys, if I kill one of them... Do they give me leather? Leather! That means I can make an enchantment table! Spit at me. Don't you spit at me. Okay, I can make an enchantment table now. Because I have the things to make paper. Okay, this is the biggest thing that's ever happened. Have you ever thought about upgrading your stream graphics? Honestly, I just use whatever I have available. So I don't... like, I use the computer that I have. And I use the equipment that I have. The microphone that I have. But in terms of graphics, it's kind of just what I can manage. If I get popular enough that I can sort of invest more, I will. But that's just kind of not really in the cards as much right now. Unfortunately. And I don't actually remember how you make paper. But I know you use sugarcane or something. Is something like this? No. How do you make paper? Yeah, jungle wood definitely fits the scenery better. Jungle is better. Jungle is better. You guys are all right. Okay, so... Yeah, even just one of these. An enchantment table is just unreal. It is frankly unreal. Then we can... get some of that brown terracotta away. Chess game right now is abysmal, but that's fine. That doesn't bother me. I am going to finish testing out this. Sort of, yeah, if I do it like that, yeah, then I can sort of, that spiral will work. Or no, it'll just look checkerboarded. It won't look like a spiral, it'll just look like a checkerboard. Yeah, but a good logo and a banner is basic need for a channel. Uh, I mean, I'm fine with the logo that I have. It's basic, but I mean, it's something. I'll probably make a more direct one at some point, but yeah, I don't want my lighthouse to be a checkerboard. I want it to be a spiral. But this, if I do it this way, it's definitely gonna be a checkerboard. I don't know. Decisions for later. Decisions for later. I'll figure that out when I eventually have to. Eat this now. Yeah, yeah. When I get to 100, I'll get to $1 billion. But I'll get $1 billion worth of equipment. But until then, so how many? I have. Do I have more obsidian than this? 3. I only have 3, and then I have the 2 diamonds, and then I have the book that is somewhere. I need 2 more diamonds for a enchantment table. But once I get an enchantment table, I mean, we're getting protection 1 on everything. Which sounds, I know it sounds kind of pathetic, but like, I mean, protection 1 is huge. Like, it actually does give you a lot better, you know, protection than you might realize. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'll definitely be interested in... If you guys got ideas for things I could do, I'm interested. Everything is a little, like... The header is kind of very... That one was literally made in MS Paint. And the other one is just, like, a PNG render. Oh, shit. Dropped something, sorry. It's just a PNG render on top of a... what's it called? On top of the background that I use for the header. Which... is admittedly a background I do like. Like, I like that look, but if this wants to mine, I'll go a little faster. There we go. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to someone after the stream about this. But we'll see. We'll see. There we go. I think 'cause I had 3. I'll grab the 5 that I need. Why not? Why not? There we go, get this. Boom, and we're at 3, and then we can get to 5. We can get to 5. Because I don't think there should be any lava in there. What is my profile picture? That is a great question. The profile picture is... the background of it is the default background that you see in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze when you're loading up on a level. There are like different background designs for different things for each different world, and that is the one for a Juicy Jungle that is shifted to be the color blue. And then I shift it to be the color green for Gorilla Thursdays. Because that's what the sort of jungle look is, which I do like. And then the character is the final costume for the protagonist of hit series My Hero Academia Vigilantes. So that's what that is. He's called the Skycrawler. That is the name of the character. I made it very quickly, and a big part of the reason was just color coordination, because I do like the blue. It's a very nice, I think, shade of blue across the board. Grabbing a bit more iron for some more buckets, because I just traded all of my iron, basically. Yeah, there should be plenty in here. Is this an iron vein? Hold on. Is there going to be, like, iron in this? Yeah, hold on. I know what this is. This is one of those, like, crazy iron things. I'm aware of this. Yeah, there's tons of iron in here. I'm not going to explore this, but it's cool to know that I've dug into one of these. It's kind of neat, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that is what my profile picture looks like. That is a description of what it is. I do like the blue. That is something I would like to keep when I inevitably do slightly better branding. But the branding is not necessarily the thing I've been the most invested in changing, though. I mean, if someone's got a good idea, I'm down to listen to it. You know what I mean? My ego is not so large as to assume that I can do a better job than trained artists. Which is something I'm demonstrably not. So. Yeah. We're on day 27. I talked about this before, but we're going to day 30. So, we also got iron for a bucket. I hope this guy's trades reset every day. I don't think they do. They didn't last stream. But if they do this stream, that would be unreal. Because then I could just get even more saplings. But when this sapling grows, it'll be like a revolution. Like this will be this is the most important thing that's ever happened in this stream. Yeah, no, they don't reset. That's a shame. I don't need a Lily of the Valley. What's that all about? And I certainly don't. Who does this trade? Who would do this? For what purpose? That's insane. But if I could get both saplings and a Podzol even might not be bad. But I wouldn't say no to Podzol if the opportunity presented itself, but it won't. But yeah, let's see. Let's get this. Oh, yeah. An enchantment table. Oh, and this can go into the corner of my room right there. That goes right there. All right. So if I put a diamond sword, I could get... I'm okay with sharpness 1, honestly. I'd take it. Is there anything I can use to smelt this? Anything I use to smelt that I don't care about? Can you use rails? No. That would have been really funny if you could. And screw it, sticks. We got plenty of those. Whatever. The sticks are basically infinite. 4 sand for 1 emerald is an insult. Absolutely. Look at how much sand there is. It's everywhere. I don't need it. It's all over the place. Oh, that's it. This is the way. This is the most important thing ever. Oh, jungle logs. Oh my goodness. Infinite wood. Infinite wood. Assuming this drops a sapling. If it doesn't, I'm going to be so mad. But it should. I believe they are like required by the game to drop saplings, so. But, oh, look at that. Put one right there. That'll be where the next one is. I'll go, I don't know. There. Where are my saplings? Oh, there's a jungle sapling. I'm always so afraid that it won't drop any at all. Which I don't think can happen. I think like the game is programmed in a way where it will always drop a sapling. But, oh, second jungle sapling. See, now we have more trees. More trees, yes, please. Get the rest of these. Oh, this is just beautiful. Best thing ever. Okay, I'll take 2. But that is so much. That is so good. Oh, yeah. Look at that. 2 trees. And then we can make jungle planks. Look at this. Oh, we can build with jungle. We can build with wood. Finally, this is the best thing of all time. The best, the number 1 thing ever. The best thing ever. Best day ever. Huge day. Huge day. Get that out of there. Get that in here. Where are... Actually, we could do... Frankly, make this look a little nicer. Oh yeah, that's a little nicer. Oh, we have the wood in here. Look at this. Look at this. Beautiful. Now, let's actually check what are some of these enchantments looking like. Because there's no way this stream or any stream in the near future I'm going to be able to create a freaking full enchanting room. But I can at least do this. Unbreaking 1. Efficiency 1 is better. But I don't actually know if that'll give me anything. But on this, Sharpness 1, Diamond Sword is quite good. Let me see what enchants I can get on this. Efficiency, efficiency, efficiency. I think we go efficiency 1 for 3, because that'll give me a high probability of getting also Unbreaking. Efficiency 1, I'll take it. Unbreaking, protection. How do you make a grindstone? Grind. Because I think that is how you would do this, right? Now I have my water bucket back, finally. Water buckets are so incredibly powerful. Oh yeah, I forgot to also fix that. Get these two. I believe a grindstone is how you unenchant gear, right? Let me actually look that up. How to unenchant Minecraft gear. Grindstone. Yeah, use a grindstone. And then let's see what I can do with this. And then I think bring, that's supposed to be grind. There it is. Oh, yeah, you can make a grindstone. That's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. All right. So anything I enchant here, I can always unenchant later. But let's see what this gives me. Protection 1. Protection 1 pants is really nice. Fire protection sounds like slop. I'd rather have regular protection. Oh, yeah. Would you need to kill a lot of llamas? Yeah, I would need, because I don't know how else I'm supposed to get leather. Aqua Affinity might be interesting. I think I don't go for that. I think that seems like a bad idea, right? We go for Aqua Affinity. What does Aqua Affinity do? What does that even do? What is... I'll look at this up. What is Aqua Affinity? Minecraft Aqua Affinity. Let's see. I don't know what this is. Oh, I just looked it up. That's bad. It just... Because when you're mining underwater, you get a mine speed reduction, and they remove that. I could be Aquaman, but that's respiration. That lets you breathe underwater. Aqua Affinity is just like dumb. And then projectile. Do you think I'd go projectile protection 2 for skeletons? I think I do. Yeah, because I can always grindstone this out. Yeah, I think we go that, because now skeletons do way less. So I just says it's 2. Yeah, that's the call. A weird call, but it is the call. But yeah, that's just the play. Yeah, that's bad. Yeah, respiration is what makes you drown slower. Aqua Affinity just makes you mine faster, which is not good. That's quite bad, actually. Let's get rid of these redstone torches. Those are from a different era of my life that I'm not in anymore. That's from back when I was poor, but now I'm wealthy. I have means and connections. One of these days I'm gonna have to freaking organize this, but that day is not today. Speaking of when I was poor, look at copper swords. God, copper armor kind of crazy though. Low-key good. How do you make an armor stand? Stand armor. I have no idea. Um, but that makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. And infinite food. Actually, I'm going to start getting rid of some of these redstone torches and replacing them with regular torches. I'm going to use the dark of night to do it so I can actually tell where everything is going to need to be. There we go. Get rid of that. Rid of that. Yeah, the more of this I can get rid of, the better. Because this is technically safe, but not really. Spiritually unsafe. I should have gotten rid of all the redstone torches during the day and then come out during the night, but oh well. Oh well. Yeah, the thing is, redstone torches actually do remove the chance for mobs to spawn. The thing is, they spawn based on light. And redstone torches emit a very low amount of light, but they do emit enough to prevent mobs from spawning. You just need to place way more of them than what you'd need to do with regular. Because regular torches, you can kind of just be a little scattershot, but with redstone torches, you need to just. I mean, look at how many I've placed. Look how many I had to place to get the effect that very few amount of regular torches would have gotten. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, redstone torches were my replacement for torches when I couldn't find any coal for a long time in this playthrough. But, look, very few regular torches. Just fix that. Yo, skeleton. I see a skeleton over here. Skeleton, shoot me, bro. Where did he go? I want to showcase my protection armor. Where's that? Skeleton, shoot me, bro. Come on, bro, shoot me. Shoot me. Half a heart. Look at that. Half a heart. Unbelievable. See, that's why you always, if you have the option for enchanted armor, it is always better than unenchanted armor. Even if the enchants are incredibly low level enchants, it is better to have them than to not have them. Because that puts it... I need to fix this for sure. Wow, that is ugly. Boo. Ooh. Boo-hoo. Yucky. Yeah, already this is significantly better. Already significantly better. But... then we can put one right there. I'm not even scared of skeletons. This dude can shoot me all he wants. Look at this. Nothing. Nothing. Are you kidding? Bro, doesn't do damage. And then I have a sharpness 1 sword. I don't even have to hold up my shield. And I just killed him in 2 hits. That's so insanely broken. That's so powerful. I have so much power now. Drunk on power. Mad on my own power. Yeah. Yeah, you die. Let me actually grab this. So that I can use that for things. Because that doesn't seem that useful, but a single bit of bone gives me a bit of bone meal. And the bone meal is going directly into the trees. Whom I speak for, by the way, because I am the Lorax. Little known fact about me. Yeah. Little known fact, I do speak for the trees. I'm running a bit low on regular torches, but I've still, lighting up my compound matters more than lighting up the caves. By a lot. But luckily the entire compound is not only about to be lit up fully and correctly, but also it is fully walled off. So mobs are not going to be showing up unless I want them to. Yeah. It's crazy to think how much better this world would be if there was 2 cows. That would, like, change everything. But maybe that'd make it too easy. Maybe that would actually make it less fun. Because it is kind of fun how, like, obtuse and difficult things have been. Like, that... Getting that sapling would not have mattered nearly as much as if I had them all already. Well, that was a weird visual bug. But I didn't, and so it mattered a lot. So, I don't know. Maybe Minecraft was designed the way it was on purpose. Maybe it's actually really good game design. I'm just blind to see. But yeah, this looks quite lit up to me. There's some areas around here that aren't super lit. But yeah, so I don't think anything's gonna spawn here. Oh, this is delicious. Oh, I love these melons. So good. So good. Oh! That's fine. That is okay. I think I'm going to bed, though. Yeah, we go to bed for right now. Can't confirm. I am the Lorax. That's right. That's like, whoa, W. Now you know what Kia used to walk forward. Uh-oh. And we didn't even have to use Bane of Arthropods. We got Sharpness instead. So, that's neat. I'm gonna get a hatchet made of some material. Like copper, which apparently I just have a copper hatchet lying around. Weird. But do I have the ability to make slabs? Have I made a slab? I can make a composter now. Also, how do you make an armor stand? I have no idea. But I believe a composter is this? Yeah, that's a composter. That's a composter, and that'll be good for the garden. Which is basically what this is. Basically more of a garden than anything else. Because I have entire stack of beetroot seeds that I don't need. Gosh, it feels so good to be able to do this. Just absolutely using the composter as intended. But I'm definitely going to need one of those. Which is why I have the copper hatchet. I don't remember making this. I just had it chilling in my inventory. Yeah, 2 red, 2 yellow alternating. That's the way. Kippy, you're right. You're right. That is the correct way to do it. God, this is so huge. Gosh, I love how big that is. Oh, and this is a small one. I'll take a small. I'll take miniature. But having a compound filled to bursting with trees is just like one of the greatest things I could have ever asked for. Being able to make like a forest is just gonna be unreal. Actually plant that right there. Whoa. What happened over here? You see, this is where we could have used Aqua Affinity right here. Seed Saturday, exactly. You're getting it. It is Seed Saturday. Hashtag welcome to Seed Saturday, everybody. Oh, multiple saplings already. This is enormously big. This is the most important thing that's ever happened to any human ever alive. I should always keep my emeralds on me. Always keep those emeralds on your person. They belong nowhere else but on your person. Now, what on earth am I looking for? Sand. Yeah, I'd like some... Fill in that hole. With this amount of sand. That's enough sand, I think. Yeah, just fill it in. The largest of occurrences. Just immensely big. Unfathomable significance and size. But if I can, like, basically build myself, like, a forest out of jungle trees, I mean, that's like the dream. Like, that's the dream. And frankly, I'm kind of thinking more aesthetically when I'm putting these down. Because practically, it doesn't really even matter where they go all that much, but it matters aesthetically. And then, whoa, you can kind of fill in some of this. What is... Oh, there's so much falling sand. It's so funny. But... yeah, we're just gonna burn through the sand that I have, because I don't need this sand. I don't think I need this sand for anything. See if there's any more saplings over here. Not really. There was really only those couple. That's really not that many saplings, but still more than enough, you know? Yeah, things are going well. This was an incredibly eventful set of days. Because we will be ending this stream at once I get to how many days am I gonna get this to? 30. Once I get to 30 days, stream's over. And we all have to go home. Take this, go there. Give it that a little bit. Did his trades reset now? Because this guy is freaking God. They did not reset. But I only have the 2. I'd love also birch. Both would be premium. Podzol would... I'd even take Podzol, but... he's so picky. Why are you so picky? You don't need to be that picky. You could actually be a little more generous, more lenient, but you choose to be picky. So... I don't know. That's a him problem, really. Then we can... yeah, do these. Honestly, these pumpkins... once I get pumpkins, I'm gonna be fine with it. But I actually might take some of these. And then just... put that, like, there and there. So these pumpkins to grow on. And the pumpkins will probably grow, unlike these worthless glowberries that do nothing. That accomplish nothing for no one. But waste my time. All they do is waste my time. They waste time for me, valuable time that could be used for anything else. But right there. Ooh, look at this right here. I love pick block. What a good feature pick block is. Oh yeah, and now we have even more bread options. Oh, that's incredible. Incredible stuff. 10 loaves of bread. 10 loaves. I have no idea how to grow the red mushroom. Do I need one of these to do this? Like if I plant this, like, I don't know, here, can this mushroom? No, doesn't do anything. Weird. I don't know. I'll figure out at some point how to grow that. Maybe before next stream, but for right now. Pumpkin! Hello, Mr. Pumpkin. Hello. Yo, pumpkin pie. How do you make pumpkin pie? Pie. Oh, egg. We don't have eggs. We don't have access to eggs. Oh, we don't have access to eggs. We could make pumpkin pie, but we don't. Probably can't. It's tragic. Honestly, tears in my eyes. You can't see it, but I'm actually sobbing hysterically right now. Actual tears in my eyes. But I am going to do the thing that Kippy just told me to do and alternate the colors of terracotta, because I think that he's right about this. Let's get through. Let me... Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, you're right. That'll work. Then we need an entrance. I'm gonna make that entrance, I don't know, here. It needs to be somewhere. But yeah, that's the way. You got it. Yeah. But I do need more of all these different types of terracotta to begin with, which I don't really have very much terracotta. And I don't want to steal it from the landscapes here, because they're frankly too pretty. So I think I'm going to have to run out and just take a bunch from something. I have 3 blocks of gold. That's cool. I actually have a bunch of yellow. I got a bunch of yellow, but I don't have very much of anything else. And then the clock should go in my inventory. The, what goes in here? The hoe? Yeah, there we go. There you go, hoe. Toho. Yeah, like this. Yeah, then it'll spiral that way. Like this. I think I'm right. But it is, I think more than anything, bedtime. We go to bed. Now, I think we need another iron pickaxe, and then I think we just have to go on a sailing expedition on day 29 and get a metric butt ton of stuff. Why is it like that? It should be not like that. Get ourselves a ton of different flavors of terracotta. Yeah, I think I have to. It's right there, right here, and right there. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I think I'm doing it right. Like that. But yeah, once I go on my little excursion, get all my cool terracotta, I think at that point I head back. We're just down that way in a direct line. I guess we're sailing this way. Once we get to a thing. But now we're in a position where we don't have to care about mine shafts anymore, unless we want specifically that dark oak wood. But we have jungle wood now, and that matters more to me. That's better and that's more valuable. Because it's infinite. Or actually, that I guess makes the other one more valuable because it's finite. I don't know. Someone knows supply and demand better than me. I'm a big truther that supply and demand's fake, and that it's all money is made up, and that it's actually stupid and we shouldn't use it. It's actually kind of cringe, quite frankly. This whole capitalism thing. Yeah, let's see where. I want to see one of those giant mountains. And I'm just basically going to sail into a straight line until I get there. Where, oh, where are these beautiful straight mountains? Or not straight mountains, the big mountains. The ones that are large. And or in charge. Nowhere, it seems. Wow. I go into a different direction and I'm greeted with nothing. Let me actually get out and eat. I think this is too far of a... Let me... Hold on. There we go. There that is. There. This is the biggest ocean ever. If I don't see anything really soon, I'm just going to turn around. This is not... We're too close to the end of the stream for this to be something... Yeah, this is not worth it right now. We're getting too close to the end of the stream. I think the lighthouse is going to have to be a next stream project. Because I don't want to stream all day. And I think... Because I don't actually know how long I've been streaming so far. I think a couple of hours. Which is pretty good. But... Yeah, I think if we do... Day 16 through 30... That'll be perfect. Yeah, that's perfect. We're heading back. The big mountain over there is the one that I live near, so it's irrelevant to me because I don't want to destroy my skyline because there's so little of that, and I don't know how to recreate that in a way that will look authentic to how Minecraft generates it. Like all that, that's mine. That is protected lands, protected by the government of me. Government is protecting that land. And I am the government. What is this right here? Hold on. What have I just stumbled myself into? What is this? Oh, ow, ow, ow. Ooh, this is not that useful. I'll take it, I guess. But, I mean, I guess I'll take the whole chest, frankly. You see, this is where you'd like Aqua Affinity, right here. Actually, what I could do is to break my Curse of Binding boots. A little bit. Chop down on those. Take this, quite frankly. Oh, deliciousness. Get my melons. I'll also do a little more damage to my boots. Because I don't... Look at these guys. Get rid of them for me. Get rid of these boots. I want them gone. Get these boots out of here. Get these boots out of here. You can finally get rid of these. The first piece of armor I threw on. Because I thought that would be better than having no armor. And I was right. Oh, we're out. We're out. That took a big chunk to my regular armor, but I'll take it. It's diamond armor, so it still, like, has plenty. But now I can replace those boots with, like, iron boots or something. The boots that are real. And not fake. I can also light up this little island right here that I basically never go to, but I do technically have as part of my property since the entirety of this world is my property. I feel like laying down torches is like the Minecraft equivalent to like a conquistador laying down like the Spanish flag. Like that's like saying this territory is mine now. Like they are the same principle. Just the Minecraft equivalent. Okay, is this Manifest Destiny? Is Minecraft a metaphor for settler colonialism? Is that what we're doing? Is Steve like evil? Are we looting and desecrating indigenous lands for our own gain? Is this actually like the deepest game ever? It might be. That's funny. Yeah, there we go. One less place to worry about. Alright. Oh. Be big healing right now. Torch right there. Oh yeah. Let's see if any of the trees grew in the meantime. I hope they did. Because the more of this forest I can start to plant, the better. Because then I can... Because I have a lighthouse, and then I can make myself a dock. And then we can get docking. And that's going to be massive. Yeah, everything is going to be huge. Let me eat a little more. I would also really like if this guy was stuck around. So we're gonna do the old classic. No, what do you... That's not where you go this way into the hole that you were just in. Come on. No. I know you think that's a good call. I know. I get it. Oh, No. There you go. Now you're there forever. Welcome to the rest of your life. Welcome to the first day of the rest of your life. That goes there. These could grow a little faster. What did I complain about that? I'm so privileged to have these trees, and yet all I do is complain. That was cringe of me. I apologize for my cringe behavior. Please forgive me. Forgive me, Father, for I have cringed. Ooh, I have one more bone meal, so I can probably... Ooh, that's it. That's a big tree. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Everything's coming together. It's all coming up, Millhouse. I just made a Simpsons reference. I've never seen an episode of The Simpsons. I don't know why I just made a Simpsons reference. But I did, and you can't prevent it. You can't undo it. You cannot go back into the timeline and change it. Yeah, I think we go into the EP dimension. And then it is day 30. Now, I'm not done. I am actually going to play through day 30, but do we make copper boots? I think we make... Instead of iron, you know what? We make copper. This will be funnier. This will screw me over in the long run, probably, but in the short run, it's much funnier if we have... Do we waste on protection 1? No, we do. No, we're not going to enchant these copper boots. Come on. Yeah, we will. Yeah, we're totally enchanting these copper boots. That's way funnier to me. But, I mean, I'll always take projectile protection 1 against skeletons. To be fair, we're barely taking any damage anyway. You know what, we're waste 5 levels on protection. This is funny. On protection... What a joke. Look at these copper boots. You know what? I'll take genuinely better than the gold that we had. Like, actually, not even ironically a joke, better than the gold that we had. Which is hilarious that is just true. We'll put that in there. Yeah, I think we just hang out for the last little bit of the stream. We hang out through day 30. These are not dropping that many saplings. Which has got me a bit worried. Because I'd ideally like tons of sap. The more saplings, the better, right? And the less saplings, the worse. But I'm going to sit inside for a minute. And I'm going to actually kind of let you guys have a look at this. And I'm going to be right back. So don't go anywhere. I have returned. The prodigal son has returned. All right. So let's see how much any of this. Ooh, we got another one. We got another one. And this did not drop like any more saplings. I don't know why they're being so stingy with saplings. It's very odd. You'd think every tree would drop like 2 or 3, but no, they're all just dropping the 1. Which, I mean, it's still absolutely stellar, but doesn't quite. Maybe it's been so long without trees that I still don't quite feel like I'm in the clear yet. In terms of having infinite wood. But, oh, look at all these jungle planks. Oh, yeah. Look at all these jungle planks. That is just beautiful. Absolutely the greatest thing I've ever seen. And then, what else do I need? Besides these trees to go down. And for these saplings to spawn. Because I really don't want to lose out on the trees that I have because of bad sapling drop rates. Yeah, I think we just hang out. I think we just sort of vibe on the last day here. Whack, whack. Yeah, we just hang out. Today is the vibes day. Just the chill out vibes. Once we hit day 31, once it's day 31, we're wrapping up, we're heading out. Getting so many beautiful watermelons. Ugh. Big day to be a melon head. I hope melon head's not a term of a hostile term to describe someone you dislike. Because I said that because I thought it sounded funny. But what is this redstone torch doing here? You know what? We're keeping that one. That's for posterity. There's a sapling. My goodness. These are not growing saplings very quickly. It's very odd. I'm gonna grab one of these. Melon gobbler. The melon goblin. What if it was the melon goblin? Because you know, like Spider-Man, he fights the green goblin. What if there was one for watermelons? That would be. Yo, Marvel hit me. What is this? What is a pink harness? Yeah, Marvel hit me up. I know you're desperate for ideas right now. That whole Avengers Doomsday ain't working out. So hit me up. Hit me and Kippy demo. We got ideas. I'm also gonna fix that. We got ideas, and they're good ones, and they'll make you $1 billion. We just request that you give us $2 billion, so that you can make the $1 billion. Where is the? There it is. Yeah, insanely eventful stream today. Even if these drop rates are being really stingy, I don't know why they're this way. So the stream was great. Next stream, I actually might make one of those quadruple big boy ones. Because, you know, jungle trees, you can get the 4-1. The double wide, big back, fat tree. What is this? Whoa, hold on. This is free entrance for bad guys. Get this out of here. Also, this is tons more red, so that'll help me. Red and yellow right here. Right at my doorstep. You can just carve out a bunch of this yellow. Oh yeah, get some of that yellow. Get some of this red over here. Oh yes. Get that ruined portal over there. I've definitely explored that. We're gonna knock down our render distance back to 16, just for performance reasons. Because Minecraft is just the most performance-heavy game of all time for some reason. It is so hard to run it. I don't know why it is that way. It's the most popular game ever, and it just is like, it just gobbles up performance like nothing else. It's so weird. But yeah, let's... Oh. I only got 11 of that? I'd get 11 of that if I could get more than 11. Yeah, let's get more than 11 of that. I can get plenty of that, actually. Just so long as it stays looking kind of natural is what I care about more. So I don't want to destroy all this prettiness. All the natural beauty for my lighthouse. But I don't mind using a little bit of natural beauty. You know, the thing about humans and nature, there's a give and take. And unfortunately, for a lot of people, they think it's just take, take, take. But you got to give a little back. Which is what I'm doing now. Yeah, we can kind of hide some of this that I've taken. Oh, yeah. We can kind of scoop some of this out. There we go. There we go. Then put even some more back. Whee! Put that right there, and then with all my newfound terracotta, I can kind of make a little bit of headway on this. See if there's another sapling. There's not. I really hope there is a coded-in mechanic to make sure I don't run out of saplings. That would be the worst. That would be so awful if I just ran out. Could you imagine such a thing? I dare not even think such things. That would just be horrible. Oh yeah. Doing it in twos like this, it's the way. Oh yeah, this is it. Wait. Nope, I just got it zigzagged. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep going with this until I'm all out of the red terracotta, pretty much, I think. Get rid of that terracotta, we don't need that. Oh yeah, we're just knocking all of this out of here. This is starting to look really nice. Oh yeah, this is the way. And then go down and get kind of a look at this. Oh yeah, this is starting to look nice. All nice and pretty in here. I am loving this. Yeah, I think we fill up on food and then get a little bit of extra. Then get one more slice of bread. Eat this. Put that right here. Go clean up my inventory, and then I think the stream is just about ready to be closed. Oh, I forgot to put a couple things away over here. Oops. Put that away, and then I guess I'll get this one too. Because I know I'll be annoyed if I don't. Oh, that's goofy. Right there as well. Let me grab that in there. And let's see. Does it work? Oh, no, it didn't. Oh, well. This was a fantastic stream. I had a really good time today. We got crazy progress done. Unbelievable day. So much. The fact that we got saplings revolutionizes. We need to get rid of this redstone torch. What are we doing with this? The fact that we got a sapling revolutionizes the game. It changes everything in the best way imaginable. I am just ecstatic that I got that. I am fantastic. Yeah, look, it's a spiral. That's gonna look really good when I'm done with it. It's a little chunky, but you know, once it gets taller, it's gonna look really nice. So, but yeah, I think I am just about ready to get out of here. Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. This was a hoot and a half, a really good time. And I think it is time to go to bed in my beautiful pink bed, listening to the sweet tunes of... Where did Cat go? The sweet tunes of Cat. All right. Thank you everyone for hanging out, and I will see you later. Peace.